Hi, Leo. Welcome to your monthly oracle reading for October. I'm using Doreen Virtue's Healing with the Angels oracle cards, and let's get right into your messages. So, let's see what's going on for Leo. Happy Halloween to those of you who are celebrating. It is my favorite month just because of that. Here we go. It's a very spiritual kind of month where you get to draw inside yourself, go within. Oh, well, this came out. What's this here? Okay, something fell out for you. That's a big one. Okay, this one here. And let's do this one. Okay, so your first card here, this one's going to be a special one, intention. Okay, you also have soulmate, so that's always great. So that's exciting. But it could mean different things for everyone. Okay. And you also have signs. Beautiful. So I do feel overall, for a lot of you, it's going to be a very mystical kind of month. There's going to be some synchronicities happening for many of you, like something you've been thinking about. You might be seeing it for confirmation around you. You might meet someone at just the right time, maybe for work purposes, maybe for, relationship purposes, someone to help lead you to your partner if you're single, that's coming up. But there's some alignments happening. There's some universal support. But your most important card is this intention. So this is telling you to really ask yourself, whatever it is that you choose, why it is that you choose a certain path. Okay, so it could be a certain person and be like, why am I with this person? What kind of value do they bring into my life? What kind of value do I bring into their life? Okay. In jobs that you apply for or jobs that you're in, especially for those of you, maybe if you're not happy in the career you're in or in your job, but it pays the bills, it's time to sit down and ask yourself, how is this bringing balance into my life? Am I living a life, is it more joyful? Are you feeling more miserable in whatever it is that you're doing? So ask yourself go within and see what it is that you truly want and match your values and your interests with the outside world. So don't just, some people might agree to something, for example, like a certain career, because deep down they want the approval maybe from their father or their mother. That's something that they wanted for them, and they want to kind of win their approval subconsciously. Okay. So that's just a small example. It's not going to apply to everyone, but it's asking for you to ask yourself why it is that you're choosing some sort of path. Okay, so what are the reasons behind it really? Is it something, you believe in strongly, or is it something maybe society expects of you? Okay, so you can design your own lifestyle. You can create your own dream or anything, whatever it is that you want to do. Okay, so it's that time where wherever you're planting the seed, to ask yourself, you know how is this bringing joy, or how will this bring joy into my life? Okay, does it make me feel good? Does it make me feel down? Does it lower or heighten my vibration? Okay, so it's all about looking at your values, interests, and your abilities, especially looking for those of you looking for work, or maybe looking to look for some other type of work. But it's also for relationships as well, because you are getting the soulmate card. Okay, so, it could be for some of you, maybe, getting married, or maybe some of you, you don't really believe in that. But I know usually Leos, you do value a strong partnership and respect, and marriage, traditional things really appeal to you, and you really strongly believe in them. Okay, not everyone, but many Leos I know, they're very traditional. Okay. Um, but for example, it could be, maybe deep down you don't want to get married. Okay, maybe that's something that it's just something you grew up with, and people telling you that's what you have to do. But it doesn't necessarily mean getting married with the whole paperwork and all that whole grand that ball scenario. It could just be common law, or it could just be just living with someone. It could be any of that. So really, ask yourself what it is that you truly want and what it is that you believe in. So I hope I gave a lot of examples that have to do with intention, but pretty much it's using your intuition, and going deep within to see what it is that you truly believe in and what you value and what you want to happen in your life. Okay. Before you take that next step to move forward, you need to do a little bit of a life review and see what it is that you want. Okay. So, for some of you, maybe singles, it could be that you meet a special person in your life right about now. Um, and, this person, a soulmate or someone that feels very familiar. Soulmates are usually people we've lived many lifetimes with. And they're people that we feel very familiar with. Okay, so they're very comfortable to be around and you feel like you know them. Usually, soulmates, you notice them right from the beginning. Okay, so it could be someone coming in, maybe it's someone from your past coming too, someone that you have unfinished business with. So, usually, these ex partners, usually, if it's someone coming from your past, really, um, ask yourself what your intention is with this person, what you see coming out of this situation. But overall, it's to close a chapter in your life, okay, most of the time, to finish that unfinished business, um, that's kind of hanging over your shoulder. It's on your mind. So, in order for you to move forward, okay, so soulmates don't necessarily mean it's like, happily ever after. A lot of the times they mean individuals in your life that come to you to give you lessons, and both of you exchange lessons and blessings. So you teach them and they also teach you an important life lesson for your soul development. Okay, um, for you to grow as a person and move on to the next great thing in your life. Okay, so some of them, they could just be like stepping stones, and they could come in many different forms. Okay, some of them aren't very happy situations. You could go through a lot of, torture with some soulmates, a lot of hardships, and you feel that heart pull, but your logic says, no, this isn't it. But there's something there drawing you towards them. Those are usually karmic. So it could be, something like that where maybe you need to put an end to it and just see again why you're doing that, why you keep continuing. So it's time maybe to break the cycle. But for a lot of us, it could be, on a positive note, a deepening of a relationship. Okay, and it could, maybe you could be forming a deeper bond with someone coming from your past, but you need to judge the situation, okay? How they were before. Most of the time, like it's very hard for like people to change overnight. Okay, so if there's been like a pattern, it's likely again that they're probably the same. So you want to really, consider that, consider the history, because as time goes by, we tend to forget. Okay. Um, but beautiful card overall. And not only this doesn't have to do with romance only, it could be that you're finally aligning yourself and connecting to your values, to your interests, and matching that with your environment. Okay, so it could be the bonding or forming of business partnerships so that you could find someone that you could collaborate with, that you get along with very nicely. But this card, it has to do with everything that's in alignment. So whatever it is that you're interested or believe in, you are attracting that into your life, and you're aligning with what it is that you really want to do out there. Okay, so and that's bringing you a lot of joy in return. So it's a really beautiful card. But overall, uh, like I said, it's, building partnerships could be with romantic partnerships, business partnerships, um, or just feeling happy with yourself, just being comfortable in your own skin. You like where you are in your life. And hey, good for you. Congratulations. And signs, okay? So that's the other thing. You will get a lot of synchronicity happening here where something that you've been praying for or looking for, maybe some sort of answer that you've been trying to find, the universe will guide you with that, okay? And even if you have to pray to Source, to Creator, to God, do that, okay? And ask for some more clarity, whatever it is you're struggling with, because you will get it in different forms. You could hear it in a piece of music, you could hear it on the back of a license plate, on a car. It could even be someone random having a conversation beside you, and it's totally random, and they say a word that you've been waiting to hear it that's been in your mind. So they're just confirming that. They don't know what's going on, they're just doing their own thing, but it's meant for you to hear, okay? Or you could just meet someone at the right time if you want to collaborate with someone on a project or on a business idea. You could meet at a party. So be open to all these signs around you. Um, don't neglect anything. And if you get any invitations this month to go out, to mingle, to any social events, social gatherings, definitely, okay? Because I feel like there's going to be something special for you there, okay? So I wish you all the best. I hope this makes sense. Feel free to comment anytime. And hey, have a beautiful month, guys. Have a good one. Bye bye.